the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Well, maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget. Or can it just be easy? Why does everybody need me to stay? Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high but you're underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my hand, I hate dealing. Yeah, get everything I need and I'm gone, but it ain't stealing. Can I get a break? I wish that I could just get out my goddamn way. What is there to say? There ain't a better time than today. Well, maybe I'll lay down for a little, instead of always trying to figure everything out. And all I do is say sorry. Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about. Good news, good news, good news, that's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down, but when I'm flying, no, it make them so uncomfortable, so different. What's the difference? When it ain't that bad, it could always be worse. I'm running out of gas, hardly anything left. Hope I make it home from work. So tired of being so tired.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was like vibing. I almost forgot what I was fucking doing here. Sorry about that. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Good new morning. Let's see. Hi, WB/H. Hi, Dad Damn Doctor. A bit of almonds. Schmuck-a-muck. Skilly kitten. A lamp. The lamp that never got to shine on Lauren's tank. Oh, now you want to come out. Hi, Spencer. Brandeezy. Lauren Legstrong. Punk Pansy. Pussy Destroyer. Gorilla Spawn. Jesus fucking Christ. I have watched... Think I'll have a cigarette. I have watched that so many fucking times. Thanks a lot. Think I'll have a cigarette. Congratulations. I think it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt anybody but him. Do I sound okay? Hi, Chuck Tenderloin. Junimo. The Coke Show. JR. Good new. Hi, Page Master. Lauren is so flexible. He's ready for his precious princess. Yeah, thank you. Anger aerobics with Lauren. Lauren's looking pretty fit there, I have to say. Thank you, Ramonas Diaper, for the picture. Pew pew! Goddamn right. I think I'm gonna have a cigarette. Hi, Mandy. Let's all get out our bowls of sugar, our cigarettes. We're gonna finish our call. As much as I want to watch Lauren get mad on a loop, slam his desk, say, thanks a lot. Think I have a cigarette. Congratulations. It's like all the fucking hits, man. He's doing Jane Fonda. Hi, JC. Hi, Jason. All right. Thank you. Volume is perfect. All right. Nick, are you staying out here, dude? Okay. I mean, you can. I just have the headphones on. You won't be able to hear anything. I'll have to take them off. Jesus Christ. Congratulations on making me smoke a cigarette that I happen to have right here.
Yeah, Xavier planted the cigarette.
Yeah, Xavier left cigarette packs. That's Nick's theory. Xavier left cigarette packs all over the trailer. Greetings from Chandler, Arizona. Welcome. Hi, Dream. Nice to see you, honey. All right, we all got our... I am so sorry. I've got like a... I was fine, and then I got a frog in my throat. I'm so sorry. How crazy accurate is Sloth Cat to that Lauren's Rage video? Yeah. It's so different seeing Lauren's face raging with that squinty Mr. Magoo look, which is fantastic. I never would have dreamed that's. Slothcat got it right. I wouldn't have imagined it that way. I mean, I'm not like ragging on Slothcat. I saw it differently in my head. I had a different picture in my head. But, he got it. I mean, I would never have seen it so Magooey. Everybody ready for your Bapstby value meals? Yep, we're going back to Casey. Yeah, the red blotches. The Congratulations. You know what? Maybe if I get through this at a decent time, we'll watch it a couple times. So good. If I had to pick, like, I could never watch anything else, it would be that. But it's so surreal seeing his face. Let me finish that thought. So surreal seeing his face when he's angry. And it makes you realize, like, all the times we've listened to him, this is the first time we're really, like, watching him rage. I mean, even in the, like, Green Goblin video, he's, like, all happy and doofy baby and shit. Yeah, it is a shame Lauren's hat and or clothes didn't inexplicably disappear mid-rant. Hey, Peter. Hey, Dr. Cunt. Totally normal Sunday. That's right. What are you doing, dude? You looking for something? You're fine. I just was wondering what you were doing. Just trying to get everybody's attention. Congratulations, Nick.
If I was trying to get everybody's attention, I'd probably say Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Gabby Tiggy.
For the
It's been around our house. It's just been days of that. Congratulations. All right. We're about to watch that video. You ready? Well, not that video. Let me pull it up. Let's listen to the second part of this. I'm going to warn you if you weren't here last week. Blue Boy says this is a really boring call. I disagree. Every call is interesting to me. It's always a little peek into Lauren's life. It's irritating to hear him happy. It's the second part of the first call with Casey, I believe. I think he's about to say something that's going to really agitate me, so. And I'll pull up the video and we'll watch it. Somebody, not that I haven't watched the whole thing, but somebody helpfully, like, timestamped that. Jesus Christ. All right. You forced me to smoke this pack of cigarettes. I have read here already opened.
the South, they get more population. So, if you moved here back here to Maine, we could move down by the coast. Because I'd have a good job, and you started a dancing school.
Oh,
Yeah, we left off at the fucking dancing school. Yeah, I always love Blue Boy's contempt for Lauren too. It really comes out in Casey's, like, I don't give a shit. I don't care what you fucking do. Where's your cyber squeak lover?
and
I don't know, WB. She don't call her mom as much as she should. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. Don't leave me out of it, do you?
The coast. That's Lauren's verbal equivalent of LOL in the chat log or text. He still does it in text, which I wouldn't touch LOL with a 10-foot pole if I were Lauren. I'd never say it again. Hi, Ogun Tekken.
See, I got it all figured out. You started dancing school. You make all kinds
Joe.
of money down there.
Hey, Gear.
yeah,
A dancing school for elderly people. How much money are you going to make? So Casey, previous Casey had a dancing school. So I don't know if Lauren is like getting that mixed up like he tends to do. He's watched her videos, her yoga videos. Kit. I like that so much. So much. but he really thinks, like, I guess Jamie can come down and open a campground. She can open a dancing school. Yeah, I hate those little laughs.
A lot of
There's a
dancers
lot.
there.
Well, yeah, a lot of elderly people that want to learn how to do things and get out and do things. There's younger people that want to learn all the dancing and do all the yoga and stuff. And
Yeah, it's all the old people that want to learn how to floss. Trust me on this. Trust Bapstby on this, who literally popped her hip out flossing one time.
Hmm.
hey, you'd make some good money back here, especially down by the coast.
Yeah, never thought about it.
Yeah, now you get you thinking about it, so that's good.
Yeah, got you thinking about it. Hey, Paul. Can't stand when he laughs and is extremely pleased with himself. He loves conversations like this, starting farcical dancing schools with a sweetheart. Yeah. The only future that Lauren has is a pretend one. And it's really sad because I really did, at one point this week, something got me thinking about what Lauren actually has in his favor. And I might have talked about this a little bit last week. Lauren actually could have like a decent future for himself. Not great, not perfect, not what I would want for myself. He has a little piece of land for himself. He has a trailer, and maybe if he could stick with something, maybe just enough know-how to make it not condemnable, slightly livable. It sounds like he has enough family support that he could get them to help him. He could guilt them into helping him. If he would stop with all the dancing schools and campgrounds and robot girlfriends and just focus on real fucking life, getting better, taking his classes seriously, his counseling, and all the money that has been spent. Just think about that. Money that could have been spent on starving kids or spaying and neutering pets or anything else. Buying shoes for homeless people. And it's been spent on somebody who just doesn't take this shit seriously. He sells pallets now. I saw that, Joey. I saw that. All right, Bee's Knees, I'll do it once. It's not my shtick. But tell me you don't sing along with Rebjorne when he does the trailers for sale. I do. That's my homage. Okay, Bob Barker. Yeah.
That would really be awesome.
Yeah.
Think about this too.
Think about it.
All of our family is back here on the East Coast.
He is so.
See?
He just got like a mini bone, like a little softie, a half chub. All of our family, Roscoe and Sadie Pallets. Yeah, he finally started that business. Roscoe and Sadie Pallets. All of our family. It's about us, Casey. I know we've never spoken like this before. The only other time we've really spoken is during a sting. Bah. Hey, where's the apology part? I thought the whole point of getting in touch with her was I really want to get in touch with Casey so I can apologize. Stan, don't. Come on, dude. Okay. Hi, Stan. All of our family back here on the East Coast. Yeah, like he can leave Maine.
Your family?
Come on.
Yours too. You're from New Jersey.
Yeah, I have some family there.
He has to
Some
remind
family
her I get
here.
it.
Oh, you got family there too?
Yeah.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that one. I didn't
Well,
plan
yeah,
that
I've
one
lived out
there.
here for.
You come to my concert? Hey, Wayne Pizza Guy. You know what? I have pallets. I wonder if I could sell some to Lauren. Oh, grandson.
Almost 10 years now.
You've only been out there for 10 years?
Yeah, Joe Pill. I can imagine him using pallets for his construction projects, building his new house that he's been working a $6 million house.
Mhm.
What made you move out there? The acting?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jill Pill. At my job, we have pallets. We have to like get rid of them ourselves. So it's like, I wonder if I could get Lauren to drive down and pick them all up.
Actually, you probably could get acting jobs from back here in Maine because
Oh, here we
well,
go.
Stephen
film a
King
lot of
lives right in
shows.
Bangor.
Hey, Danny boy.
Oh,
Stephen King,
yeah.
yeah.
You can get acting jobs from Stephen King, the famous agent, the famous acting agent. Fucking idiot. So because Stephen King lives in the same state, Lauren can hook her up with an interview with Stephen King. I mean, this fucking guy. And by the way, who doesn't know that Stephen King lives in Maine? 90% of his fucking books are written set in Maine. For God's sake. Yeah, he never catches her contempt.
Stephen King
I'll
lives
just
right in
knock on his
Bangor.
door.
Huh?
Just knock on his door. Ask
Hey,
if he can give me a
Catchy.
job.
Yeah. I bet I could probably get a hold of him.
I'm sorry. What was that? What was that, Lauren? Lauren will say fucking anything. Anything. It's like if I just lay the bait and get them to Maine, what, they can't ever leave? Yeah, the president is my neighbor because I live in the Baltimore, Washington area. I'm sorry, Washington. Huh?
Huh?
Just knock on his door. Ask if he can give me a job.
Yeah. I bet I could probably get a hold of him.
Oof. What is wrong with this guy? Excuse me. That chest cold's hanging on. Do you think he really believes that? I rarely do this. One's in the chat. If you think he really believes it. 2 in the chat. If he's just saying whatever he has to say. Or 3's in the chat, both. Washington. That's for washing your hands. It's fucking shit. Hey, Sean. Holy shit. Stephen King's hi, cheaper grandson. Stephen King's daughter, Stephanie King.
I really. Well, there's a guy that.
A lot of 3s. Or 87. A lot of 3s. Beesneys, you're right. Maybe that's why I get so pissed off about it. I never thought that deeply about it, but Lauren already had a plan for Casey to open a dance studio. Lots of little girls take dance. Hey, Serge. It's supposed to be 13.
Well, Stephen King owns a radio station, but there's another guy that I know.
I'm sorry. You guys are so fucking funny. Hey, Steven. This pedo superstar's trying to get you on the horn. Answer the phone. It's your big break.
That works at a radio station, not the one that Stephen King owns, but he knows a lot of celebrities.
Lauren knows someone who knows someone who knows Stephen King. I mean, I guess that could be said for anybody. Like I probably know someone who knows someone else who knows someone else who knows someone famous. I mean, for fuck's sake.
I met a lot of celebrities. And,
the Stephen King representative. Hi, Asbury Brad. Gorilla Spawn, I have to do a whole tiny house stream because I am obsessed with tiny houses.
He actually stayed over my house one night with my brother, another one of my brothers.
Spent the night with my brother. Hey, Codfather.
Stephen
we
King
went out.
stayed with your brother?
Huh?
Bye.
Said
Hey,
Stephen
Pico.
King stays with your brother?
6 degrees of Lauren Armstrong. 87 degrees.
No. The guy that worked at a radio station that knows a lot of celebrities.
Oh, my God.
He stayed over my house one night when I had my septic business, and I lived in a different town. Him and another one of my brothers stayed over my house that night. And we went out to the bar and
My
everything.
brother.
He's got all kinds of pictures of all kinds of celebrities that he's met, and plus he's on the radio all the time. But he knows
He has pictures of himself with the celebrities that he's met. I mean, by that logic, then Cybersqueak knows Joel Hodgson because she has a picture with him.
all kinds of celebrities. And
Yeah,
I think
well-
I think he knows Stephen King. So I don't know.
Reach out to him for me. Don't tell him that his movies are stupid.
DeBuyer. His movies are stupid. I mean, the ones that Stephen King himself is involved with. Don't give me any hate. I have a very strong opinion about it. Stephen King is good at writing books, I guess, but not so great at making movies. Now, the ones he's not involved with are terrific.
I'll tell him, you know,
He's
I know
alright.
somebody that would be perfect in your movies.
Lauren has those
Mhm.
connections to Stephen King. He could
Yeah.
get,
Bah. He's got all kinds of bitches.
Lauren saved
That's
his life in a, I don't know, whatever the heck.
Stephen King was once homeless and he had blood coming out of his mouth, and Lauren gave him mouth to mouth.
But I'll tell
I'm
him.
sure Lauren will say it 5 different times in a different story and then flub up the details.
I'll say I have a perfect person for you to play
John, I don't know if they still say cool story, bro. We can bring it back if you want. Cool story, bro.
in your next movie.
Yeah. Have you read any of his books?
No, I've watched a couple of his movies.
That's the
Yeah,
same
they're
thing.
awful.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Yeah,
I
I
don't read
know.
them.
Lauren's casting couch pitch. Yeah. If you get with me, Casey, you're gonna go far. He was, to be fair, he was the biggest thing on NBC.
Yeah, he's
You read
got
a
a
lot,
freaky
though?
mind. No, I have moments when I do, and moments when I don't.
Yeah, the Lauren and Casey reality show. And no offense to Casey Morrow. She's not like nobody's gonna tune into the Casey Morrow like reality show. That's just my opinion. There may be people, but Lauren just has this idea. Like, he knows her, he's a big deal, she's a big deal. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
Don't. And it's like,
They boys.
actually, when I was in car,
The Lauren Galliers. Holy shit. You win today, Joey. You win. I might as well just shut this down. You win. I can't beat that. I can't beat that with anything I say today. Hi, Evil Little McNuggets.
incarcerated, I actually wrote a book. I actually
Oh, I
wrote more
wrote
than
a
one
book.
book, but
You wrote
I
a
didn't-
book.
Casey Morrow's cringe with her cacao ceremonies. Yeah, I didn't want to say that. But you did. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lauren Galliers. Yeah, I'd tune in if she talked about TCAP, but I have a feeling she would not. Not.
yeah,
Hey, James.
I didn't spend my time not doing anything when I was incarcerated. But
What's
I
that?
wrote.
Yes, JC, he thinks this is Casey from The Sting. This is the 3rd iteration of her. I can't wait to see what's in store for Casey 4, Casey 5, Casey 6, etc. My favorite parts are when he gets them kind of all mixed up in his head. You can't tell me Lauren doesn't know this is fantasy. Just like he knows it's fantasy that he's going to get her a job. Sorry about that. Just like it's fantasy, he's going to build a $6 million house. But what the fuck else does he feel like he has going on in his life? Lauren wrote a book. Hitler wrote a book. Lauren knows Hitler. That's right, voice to voice.
When I got out, my mom wanted me to publish it, and
Yeah, Sean's got great videos. If you're not watching Sean's videos,
I I would write some in it, then I'd send it back to her.
Hi, Ed. I'm late to this. Why is he no longer talking to Winnie? Did he find out? Okay. This is my understanding of things. Lauren got incarcerated for the second time for probation violation. Things happened. I think I know he talked to Winnie while he was incarcerated. And at some point, I believe the story is that Winnie and Will are married. Winnie's still in love with Lauren. She's doing drugs because she's so heartbroken. And Emma sends her to drug rehab, and we don't hear from Emma or Winnie anymore. And then Lauren starts talking to Jamie. She's got a robot voice. It's a long story. That doesn't work out. Casey gets a hold of him so he can apologize. Then he's in a throuple with Jamie and Casey. I mean, it's a long story, honey. That's the best I can do for you. Hi, Mary on Prairie.
And she'd read it.
Mason.
Then I'd write some more of it, and I'd send it back to her, and she'd keep reading it.
Oh, yeah. Winnie also went to jail after Lauren got out due to Dirk ODing in her apartment. I forgot about that. Good news.
She wanted me to publish it when I got out, so I self-published it. It's called Taking Abroad. If you go on ondemandbooks.com, you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find it on there.
I love that Lauren advertises his book. Like, he's a businessman. Don't fuck with Lauren. He's a true businessman. He sees a sales opportunity. He's not going to waste it just because it's Casey. Fucking stupid. Oh, when Jamie was on the ventilator, the Darth Vader breathing sound was playing through the entire call. I love that too.
But that,
Okay. What's it about?
Yeah, Schmuckamuck. He vacillates between, just in my opinion, between believing Winnie was Emma and believing that they're two separate people. I think it's really hard for him to wrap his head around what's happening a lot of times, because even though he's been catfished so many times, he still thinks of catfishing in terms of it's not, well, I mean, it's calling him to get information because we're all obsessed with him and we have our secret website and all that bullshit. And Xavier's making all of us do this. But it's beautiful women that contact him, but aren't really who they say they are. Like, it's still, except in the case of Jamie, which he found out was Will. They had to, work that in or whatever. But, this could be Casey, or it could be another beautiful woman who's pretending to be Casey just to talk to Lauren. But it's very easy to kind of flip the switch. Like, if he finds out, yeah, I'm not Casey. I mean, Winnie did it. I'm not Casey, but I fell in love with you. I mean, he can't grasp what's happening here.
It's about 100 some odd pages long.
Australian
No.
bitches. Yeah, I love that Lauren says he went on the Australian Bitches YouTube channel and found out we're all working for Xavier. Boy. Yeah, we're all here for the wrong reason.
Now you're gonna read it. No,
Okay.
actually, hang on.
Baby.
Hey, hang on a second. I'll read to you what it's about. I've got a copy
All right.
of it right here.
Hey, TCAP Theater, nice to see you, honey.
I think I got a copy of it right here. Yeah, right here.
You just can't remember off the top of your head what it's about.
Yeah, Dream, I cannot wrap my head around the Canadian couple. I can't. I can't understand. I'm not going to say I can't understand befriending Lauren. I can't understand befriending Lauren knowing what we know about him. If you've been part of this community, I cannot fathom going to his house and cooking him a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm sorry, I just can't. And it's not that I don't believe in giving people second chances or that people deserve compassion or help Lauren won't accept help. He doesn't think he needs it. So fuck you if you want to be friends with Lauren. Seriously, fuck you. Don't talk to me. Don't contact me. Don't. Anyway, don't get me started. I got a lot of opinions about that. Hi, Michael's glass of punch.
Well, I do, but it's better if I read it from the
Yeah, Q-Dog, where the fuck is my paycheck if I'm working for Xavier?
back of the book.
Okay.
So
ahead.
that way you get a better picture of it.
Okay.
All right, I can turn my light on here. Gonna put my reading glasses on now.
Your reading glasses.
Yes, I had to start wearing reading glasses like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I agree, Dream. And I'm not going to get into it too much, but I feel like going there is giving him comfort and friendship. And he doesn't deserve that. And I do realize that I'm not perfect. And I've done bad things in my life, things that I regret deeply. Here's the difference. I know it. I've done things to try to resolve those problems or make amends for the things that I've done in my life. Lauren doesn't think he needs to, so fuck him.
Shocked the hell out
Hey,
of me.
Bonk.
I looked at the
Online Lobster. Hi.
looked at the book and I was trying to read. And I was like, why is this getting all blurry on me?
Mhm.
I had
getting
lined
up there.
Oh, fuck you, Bee's Knees. Did they really? Not fuck you, but you know what I mean. They called Lauren's predilection his sexuality. Oh, no. Fuck them. Let me say this publicly. Don't ever fucking contact me. Ever. 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 Whatever your fucking game is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spencer.
I'm still young.
Mhm.
At least in my mind, I am.
Right.
Okay.
You can come to my elderly hip hop class.
Come to your what?
My elderly hip hop class.
Yeah, Drive, I've made amends for my faults. You're not perfect either. Her elderly hip hop class. I realize I've gone off on a tangent, but isn't that what you're all here for? By the way, there's 87 people here. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come dance with the old ladies.
What is that? Let's see, and I'll be the youngest one there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's, her husband's a cuck boy and she wanted a virgin. I mean, who knows? And under ordinary circumstances, I'd say I don't care. What goes on in people's bedrooms is not my problem. And in this case, it's not my business either. But don't contact people in this community.
And all those
Yeah,
would be
there you
75
go.
and older, right? Yeah. Well, you saw the way I danced, so you
Yeah,
got to place
there you
you
go.
where you see fit.
Mhm. You can show them how it's done.
Yeah, Mason, it's insulting to people who are gay or bisexual, trans. Forgive me if I'm not saying it in a politically correct way. I'm a fucking old and I don't know. I've mad respect for everybody's lifestyle. I'll just say that. Pedophilia is not a fucking lifestyle. It's not a choice or it just makes me so mad. It's not a sexuality. It's not something that should be protected or given rights to. I don't think it can be cured. I think the only cure for pedophilia is abstinence. I don't know that I believe in the virtuous pedophile or any of that shit. If you're a pedophile, don't fucking look at kids. Don't touch kids. That's the only cure. It's not like being gay. It's not. Ugh. Thank you, Mason. Question.
Oh, yeah. Look at me go. I step side to side and swing my arms a little.
All right, read this book.
I feel like such an idiot doing that dancing for you. I was like, here I am dancing
No.
for somebody that dances professionally. Yeah, I look real intelligent.
Well,
Okay.
Thank you, Char. Love you, Berber.
I'll read this to you.
Okay.
Okay.
TCAP recipes, you're absolutely right. I just didn't want to say it. Castration. Yeah, I believe that.
Preparing for life after high school. Aaron I'm having a hard time seeing the words here. Like, it's off the book. Preparing for life after high school. Aaron enlisted into the Army,
Father,
anxious to
son.
serve his country and fight for what he believed in. After losing his closest friend to a sniper, Aaron lost it while in the field and spent 3 months in a psychiatric ward until being shipped home. Once home, he falls in love with Brooke, a girl he meets on a blind date. Not long after getting engaged, he begins having nightmares of his time in Iraq, in the Iraqi war. But he puts it off as nothing serious. When the nightmares become more intense,
I'm sorry. I like listening to Lauren Reed. It makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
Brooke talks to Aaron about seeing a psychiatrist.
Sniper.
And because of the deep love that Aaron has for his family, he agrees. Unfortunately, the intense sessions with the psychiatrist don't help,
Intense.
and the nightmares begin to affect Aaron further. Aaron can no longer fight the right and wrong of the murders he's about to commit.
Yeah, he lost it in the field. Oh, no.
No. I feel
In
like
the end,
somebody who doesn't even speak English would probably speak better English. than
Of
Lauren.
course. This is Lauren's first language, and he can't speak it.
What? Get out of there.
justice is served with the heartbreaking death that Aaron did not plan on.
All right, there it is, guys. You don't have to read the book because he literally. Here's the twist. Aaron tries to kill Brooke, so Brooke kills him. There you go. You don't have to buy the book. You don't have to read it because Lauren just basically put the whole book. I will recommend the chapter of Aaron's homecoming feast. The descriptions of food, magnifique.
There you go.
Okay. So it's about PTSD,
It's about what?
having PTSD.
Yeah, I find it a little I had the word. I'm turning into Lauren, I swear to Christ. At least as far as like my memory. I find it a little infuriating that Lauren makes a major point of his book PTSD, and the character that supposedly has PTSD from losing it in the field, whatever the fuck that means, and his intense therapy sessions and 3 months in a psychiatric hospital, whatever. I find it a little insulting that he becomes a murderer. Lauren's speaking on something he doesn't understand. When people write a book, I would like to think they generally do a little research on the subject. But what do I know? I've never written a book.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It's about a kid that goes into the military after school and has post traumatic stress syndrome. It's pretty much about that.
Okay. I'll have to buy it.
Yeah, Super Grandson, here's a blurb for the book. It's about not being responsible for your own actions and never meaning to do it. And I feel like it's also an advertisement for Little Flags.
Yeah. You don't have to buy it. Just come here and you can read it.
You can come here and read it. And you don't have to buy it. But you have to pay for your flight.
Sneaky on that one, huh?
Yeah, he did see an Army guy once. And he was in the Air Force. Don't even get me started on him trying to describe Army life. Fuck you. The sex scenes were obviously written by a virgin. Yeah, no shit. I've read romance novels that are less tacky than what he wrote. Hard Chuck.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah. I'd like to have you. Come here.
The Little Flags. Don't you remember Aaron, his MO was he would murder like a slightly chunky or something like that. He'd murder someone, put them in a grave side by side, and then put a little flag on top of the grave. Lord's so fucking subtle. It's so ridiculous. That book is so stupid. And don't forget the main character, the recruiter. Oh, that's not the main character. You just talked about it so fucking much. How did I get on this tangent? I'm sorry. We'll never get to the video if I don't stop.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta get your move
Yeah,
made.
she was a slight chunky.
Can you not move?
Well, I can, but I have to get permission from them.
Oh.
It's like I can get permission from probation. They have to okay it out in California, and I have to have a place to be out there and somebody that I know, and the area has
Well,
to
you
be
got your
right.
family, don't you?
Out in California?
Yeah.
The recruiter.
No, they're not out there anymore.
Hello, Mother dear. Hi, Cyber Squeaks. Thank you for stopping by. I'm only your mother. You put something before your mother.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause both uncles came back and one died, and both of my brothers moved back here a long time ago too.
Well, how much longer are you on that for?
They've got me on a supervision for life, supervised release for life. So it's
Okay.
from what my lawyer told me
Hey, where's Wildo?
when I signed before I signed the plea agreement. He said that this is what it is, but it's once you take this class, you can go back to court and get off supervised release because they don't want people being on supervised release if they're not a threat to the community.
Yeah, Rhodes Scholar. How attractive to be a grown man who needs the state's permission to move. And Lauren just casually talking about his probation. No big. I mean, it's no big. Like, you've probably met plenty of guys who are on supervised release, right? I mean, in fact, pretty much most of the United States is going to be a sex offender soon because sexting is going to be illegal. So, whatever.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I haven't been a threat for God knows how long, and they still had me in that class, and I figured out, I kind of figured.
WB, I'm not sure, and I want to go back and look at his DD 214. I can't even recall if he got an honorable or a general discharge. His discharge.
You know why they have me in there today, so I can call
thank
my
you,
lawyer
Lips.
tomorrow because
Thank you for being born.
I've already got my lawyer working on getting me out of that class.
Yeah, I've already got my lawyer working on it, Keishi. How's that worked out? Oh, I saw your registry picture yesterday online, so I guess that's not really working out, is it?
It's like I should have been out of that class within like a year and a half time from what they told me from the start, but I've never seen anybody get it.
Gorilla Spawn, I will check that out after the stream, Precious.
Out of that class in a year and a half time, and it's like
So,
they have a book.
You've been in the class.
It was a general discharge. I mean, at that time, I don't know now. Lauren and I have a lot of like parallels. Sadly, I've never tried to fuck a kid. I've never like got caught up in a sting or any shit like that. Never talked to kids online, but. Lauren and I were in the military at the same periods of time. I remember at that time it was very difficult to get thrown out. We even had a girl desert during basic training. She went to Florida, and she came back, and I believe they gave her a general discharge. Seriously.
Since you got
Hey,
out?
Salty.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You just get
Yeah.
out?
And
Salty
there's one person that I've seen get out of the class, and I've actually had 4 different counselors. For 4 years, I had one counselor, but then all of a sudden somebody got the contract. They sell the contracts, and it's like they go with the lowest bidder.
Yeah, that's obvious. And listen, I'm not blaming the system, although the system is a big part of Lauren's failure here because he's never held fucking accountable. But if Lauren would take advantage of the tools that have been provided for him, he might just have an opportunity to pass that class. I don't think even if he tried, seriously though, I don't think even if he really tried, he could pass this class because I don't think he is smart enough for self-reflection. I don't think he can make, I don't think he can go from point A to point B in that straight line and come to a conclusion. It's really evident in every argument he has when somebody will say something like, "You're abusive." "Oh, yeah? Well, you once did such and such." Like,
And somebody else had gotten the contract, and I was with that person for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then another person got a contract, and I was with that person for a year or two. And then
Wait,
now
so what is this class for
hey,
exactly?
Clayton.
it's for the sex offender treatment class. That's what it's
Hey,
called.
Freaky.
Okay.
I mean, you've probably known plenty of people in sex offender treatment class, right? This fucking guy. Hey, handsome scout.
And you've been in it since you got out?
Yeah. And there's a book that you have to finish. And
Must be a
if
big
you don't
book.
even,
Yeah, don't you think you're abusing me? What about what you do? I had a really good example. I was trying to, I should have written it down because it just blew my mind. Where Jamie had said something to him like, "You never listen. You never listen." And Lauren was like, "What about when you was out fucking Rod? Was you listening then?" Like, what?
well, it actually was pretty thick. And well,
Handsome Scout, one day I'm going to make it up to that 10-mile yard sale. Hopefully before the trailer just completely collapses. I'm hoping this year is my year. Now that I'm sort of in a better job, I might be able to make it.
well, the thing is you don't have to complete all the assignments in the book. But I
My mom met my dad in rape college. Jesus Christ.
took my time, and I took 4 years, and I completed every assignment. Until I felt good about what I had completed. I made sure that I went through everything. So
The book.
that way,
Lauren mentions this fucking book. He cannot understand. Like, I've finished the book. I don't understand why I'm still in class. Well, I think a good example of that would be when you're in school, and if you just scribble on every page in your math book, you may have finished the book, but you didn't fucking learn anything. You're still counting on your fingers and your toes and your dink. You can write whatever drivel you want and finish the book. I hate when he fucking says that. "I don't understand why they won't let me pass this class. They're out to get me. Everybody's out to get me. The polygrapher, the probation officer, all 12 of them that I've had in the past year. My counselor. They're all lying. I finished the book." You go finish shoving the book up your ass, Lauren, you stupid fuck.
I felt good about it myself.
Yeah, that's how he got through high school. I guarantee it, they just let him graduate because they couldn't do anything else with him. And Lauren doesn't understand that rape class isn't like that. He has floated by. He's lucky he had his family. This business he claims to have owned that he made so much money, he could send you guys pictures of money that he made. That was his brother's business. Didn't work out, stole a bunch of money, moved somewhere else. I'm sorry, guys.
So, because I had a lot of things happen to me, so it's like I wanted to get that stuff straight in my head of, what brought me to that point where I was able to do something so terrible.
And there are examples. If you haven't seen it, please check it out on Blue Boy's channel. There are examples of his assignments and his ridiculous fucking answers to these assignments. Finish the book. Why haven't I graduated? Because I finished that book. And then he acts up. He has, to borrow a phrase from Lauren, he has the gumption. He has no couth. He has the nerve to record one of his classes where there may be people in those classes who are genuinely fucking trying to get better. And whether or not they have a right to their privacy just as much as Lauren does in that class, he has the nerve to record it and then tell his various catfish, his very special ladies in his life, he has the nerve to tell them about these other men in these classes and their problems. And then as punishment, he gets one-on-one counseling. I just don't fucking get it. That's punishment. Punishment would be thrown out of class and told, you're required to take this class. Sure hope you can come up with the money to do it on your own. Pay for your own class or you're getting locked up again. Every fucking time he breaks the rules, he gets a little pat on his little behind and some reward. He signed some fucking paper up until he finally got locked up. And of course, that's because Maria lied on the stand 9 times and all this other shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Just listening to him puke out this garbage to somebody he thinks is going to be interested in him just fucking makes me sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I want
But
to understand everything.
you finished the book?
Oh God, I
Like
finished the
packet?
book.
Or what?
Yeah, I
Thank you,
finished the book 4
Christina.
years ago,
It's very sweet.
and they still haven't let me out of the
Yeah, I'm
class.
genuinely like shaking.
So that's why me and my family's been bitching about it for the last 4 years. And finally, it's just got tired of it. They can't even give me a reason now why I'm in there.
Hey, Tracy. They can't even give me a reason now while I'm in there. My family's really mad about it. My mom, his mom, he's telling his pretend like wannabe girlfriend, because they must be boyfriend girlfriend now. They've been on the phone for like an hour. He's telling his pretend girlfriend how his mom has to stick up for him with his rape class. This fucking guy. I can't even imagine the money, number one, wasted on training his ass when he was in the Air Force. Think about that. And moving this dumb fuck to Alaska, trying to find some place where he's not going to blow the country up. Jesus.
Weird.
So so now it's like I got a lawyer, so we can either figure out why they still have me in there or get.
I'm going to be honest. I've listened to this call before. I didn't realize it was going to trigger me like that. I'm really sorry. He just, this shit, this is the shit that pisses me off. His like fucking lies to a girl that he's trying to impress. It's ludicrous.
Get me out of there, and I'm shooting for him to get me out of there.
Well, you
they
said
can't even give
you
me a reason.
Yeah, Mom and Aunt Sharon are pissed. Ooh, imagine that. Oh no. Can you imagine? Why are you holding Lon in the class? He finished the book.
well, you said you found out today the reason, right?
Well, I have an idea of the reason, and it's really not a reason because it has nothing to do with being a threat to the community, which is basically the reason why you're in that class. It's so to make sure you're not a.
Well, you know, Tracy, things would be a lot better if you quit your job. Bye.
Threat to the community.
Yeah, we'll take the uranium out of the working bombs and put them in the broken ones. I just bought a new bomb. I'm going to take the uranium out of that bomb and put it in the old bomb.
Well, the reason that I think it is, it's not even being a threat to the community.
So you're in there because you're not a threat? to the community?
Thank you, Casey.
That's what I'm getting from it.
Jesus Christ.
From what I heard today, well, it's not just today that I heard it, because it took today for me to realize, this is like the 20th time that they've told me the same thing.
And let's go back. Did you catch what Lauren just said? And how frustrating, I'm going to be fair, how frustrating it might be for some of these fucking probation officers and counselors.
Day that I heard it, because it took today for me to realize, this is like the 20th time that they've told me the same thing.
It's the 20th time. It's the 20th time. It's the 20th time they've told me the same thing. Because you don't fucking listen. Get your head out your ass. I can't even imagine my mother, God rest her soul, my mother having to stick up for me when I got in trouble. I'd be fucking humiliated. I wouldn't even want to tell my mother. I wouldn't go to my mother and be like, "Oh, Mom, I never meant to do it."
And it's like, it just dawned on me.
I encourage anyone that wants to catfish Lauren. Let me put my point of view on the record about catfishing Lauren. I encourage anyone to catfish Lauren if they want to catfish Lauren. Just be sure that you are having fun with it and that you guard your own safety. I do not encourage people to call Lauren's relatives. Because they didn't ask for this. Lauren asks for it by answering the phone. He gives his consent by continuing these relationships. That's my point of view. He is not an innocent bystander in this catfishing. Make sure you contact Xavier so you can get your paycheck. I don't encourage people to contact his relatives. Do not call his, rare though they are, jobs. Don't call his places of employment. Don't send them emails. Because the only thing that's going to do is give Lauren ammunition to get his information taken off the internet. I feel like he could use that as harassment. Look, these people are calling my jobs. I want to take my workplace off the internet. And we want access to that stuff. That's just my opinion. Yeah, be sure you have time as well. He will bother you all day, every day. Or else you need to come up with a reason that you can't be on the phone all the time. If you've got that on lock, I feel like at the beginning, like, listen, this is the only time I can talk. We're not going outside of these times because I have an elderly dance class I teach throughout the week and the weekend. I help homeless people, whatever your reason is. But have fun.
I mean, this has got to be the reason why they still have me.
Yeah, we also need Lauren working and not sucking off the government. Don't call any places of employment he may have. If you write Lauren a letter and he calls you, game on. As far as I'm concerned, that's as good as consent. I'm not a lawyer. I wasn't incarcerated for 5 years so I could study law.
In here.
And surgery is no
Because
excuse.
You can't
not
just
doing
ask
what-
them.
Oh, I've asked them. I've asked them right out straight. They won't give me
And
the
what?
reason.
They just sit their lips?
They just tell me, is it hurting you being in there? I'm like, well, no, it doesn't hurt me being there. Everybody should have counseling. It's good for them. It's good for them to be able to talk to people. But the thing is
Yeah, well,
I'd rather
Hey,
have a
Billy.
one-on-one session with somebody than I would be
So
in a
then-
class of people.
you know, I think to reward all you guys for sitting here listening to me blather on and get pissed off, I'll make sure that we have time to watch that part of the video from last week on Sundays with Claude where Lauren gets all pissed off. I think Rebjorne would be okay with that. Would I want the conversations on my channel? Absolutely. I go back and forth about wanting to troll Lauren, and I just the scales always weigh in favor for me personally in not doing it. I feel like it would last one phone call because I would just go off, and that would be it.
I'm not understanding. So what's the issue then?
Oh, straight.
The issue is that they have me
They
in.
just won't tell you.
Yeah, they won't tell me what the reason
Sure, hold on. Let me find it.
is.
Hmm.
So they can't come up with a reason.
They can't come up
They've
with a
got to
reason,
have
guys.
a valid reason. It's
Well,
like
they
they're
gotta
not
have
getting.
a reason. Otherwise, they'd let you out.
Start out pooping her pants. Well,
Jill Peel donated
I
$3.
forgot I did that.
I love my Bapstby, yes I do. The reason I wrote this poem is for you. Let's support Mother Bapstby,
Aw.
patron saint of sniffling kittens.
Thank you, Jill Pill. I forgot. I forgot. I didn't change anything on there. Support Mother Bapstby, patron saint of sniffling kittens. I don't even want to tell you what I have to do for Perry right now, my senior cat. Like, I literally, I have to hand feed him right now till we go to the vet and see what's going on. But here you go, by request. Oh, his squeaker isn't doing good. Hold on. There you go, Stan. You want to play with them? There's a piggy. I don't know why everybody loves a piggy. Patron saint of sniffling kittens. She didn't start out pooping her pants. I'm sorry, I didn't change the donation sound. I'll work on that for next week. I will be back next Sunday morning. I'm hopefully going to be streaming a couple more times next week, but I don't want to make any promises.
that's the thing, though. They're not telling me what the reason is.
Yeah, you violated your probation and failed your polygraphs. No reason at all. Right, Rhodes Scholar. Hi, Pope Corky.
So in order for me to find out the reason, I have to I have to actually have a lawyer.
Yeah, where's Waldo? I love that. He said him going back to jail wouldn't change his probation. He almost put it like, I can't remember what he said verbatim, but he almost put it like, you get a freebie. Like, oh, that was just one mess up. You always get one mess up. You get like a redo, a do-over. I mean, it's almost like he thinks if he says it enough, it'll be true. A line of Lauren Armstrong dog toys.
To do it.
Mhm.
And
Oh, okay.
Oh, John, I feel so bad for that cat. Yeah, Lauren got a cat to catch mice and rats in his trailer. And I have no confirmation on this, but I feel like Lauren is the type, like, why would he spend money? You know where I'm going with this, right? Why would he spend money on cat food?
I must have misheard you. I thought you said you figured out the reason.
I think I figured it out. So I got to call my lawyer
Hey,
tomorrow
Smokey!
and tell him what I think, and so he knows what I'm hearing
Duh.
from the counselor,
Yeah, Lauren's only working long. Duh.
from probation.
So, what do you?
Yeah, I doubt he's wasting money. And I say wasting, and it's just really, as a cat person. And I like dogs, okay, too, but cats fit better with my lifestyle. Cat lover. Where's your cat lover? I can't even imagine not feeding. I had a mouser when I was a little girl. I had she was a little female, and she was a great mouser, but we still gave her fucking cat food. I can imagine Lauren thinking, this is great. She feeds herself. She plays all day in the pen. Eats mice. No prob.
You think it is? That's the
What's
issue.
the problem, dog?
I think it's because they want me to get out in the community more and socialize. They've stated this out very many times that they want me.
Yeah, the chickens are eating all the ticks. I just imagine, like, when I had that call, I imagined Lauren was just covered with ticks. Just fucking, he lays down on his bed and lets the chickens in, and the chickens are just eating all the ticks off him. What is he doing? Mice running everywhere. Poor Minnie. If you want a place to live, Minnie, you better catch them fucking mice. Hey, Boo.
To meet people out in the community, and it's like I meet people out in the community every day. I mean, I go to the stores and I talk to people.
Pooping her pants.
Lawn Leg Strong donated
Thank you.
$5.87.
Thank you, honey.
I just wanted to hear the quiet again. Love you all, pre-shushers.
I'm sorry it's not very loud. I'll play it for you again. Hold on. I'm going to replay it. Maybe. It should play. Oh.
Because she didn't start out pooping her pants.
Lawn Leg Strong donated $5.87. I just wanted to hear the quiet again. Love you all, pre-shushers.
Yeah, hi, Shin Squala. Mwah. Yeah, they just want Lauren to find the love of his life, and then they'll let him off probation. That's another manipulation tactic Lauren uses. I'm on probation, Jamie, because you won't come here and have a face-to-face relationship. So if the woman would just come and be with him face-to-face in that hovel, in the smoke shack, he'd be let off probation, because that's the only obstacle to him being a completely free man. Because, thank you, George Glass, because they probably told him, someone, either in class, probably another student in the class, said, you know, Lauren, if you would just stop having these internet or phone relationships, it might go better for you. If you could, like, meet somebody in real life, it might help you towards your goal of getting off probation.
But it's like I don't
Oh,
have
Logan.
to go on dates
Lord,
and stuff
come
like
on.
that.
George.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but it's like I don't go bowling. I don't.
Well,
Why
you
do
mean-
I need to go bowling?
You think it's
James, I think I've played part of 5, but we can go back and we can go back and revisit that, honey.
possible they mean like volunteering, not just like talking to strangers?
Well, volunteering would be bad.
Sub to Euro. God damn right. Sub to Euro, everybody.
Well,
Huh. That's something nobody said to me yet.
Yeah, stop being a male slut. Just settle down, Lauren. There's so many beautiful women at the Circle K and the Walmart just lining up to date Lauren. But he wants someone that's real. I just want you to be real.
Volunteering, which I've
well,
actually.
he
Hey,
said
Mom,
they said to
Terry.
go out to the community, so that's what that means, I think.
No, and I've volunteered before because I went over the Humane Society and volunteered over there.
Mm-hmm. Think
You
that's
put
true?
dog-
Do you think that's true? Lauren volunteered at the Humane Society.
Dogs down.
Huh?
Lauren, this is terrible. Lauren tried to volunteer at the YWCA. Sorry about that.
You put dogs down.
Do I put dogs down?
Yeah, like put them to sleep. Is that what you did?
He volunteered at the shelter putting dogs down. Hi, Eel. The Children's Hospital.
No.
That's what I
Good
would
God,
do.
no.
I think Blue Boy's made it clear, like, Casey's opinions and thoughts are not his own, so.
Hey. You're
Oh, the
mean.
websites. Aren't the websites fantastic? Like Lauren's LLC, Bud AZ. He's so fucking stupid. Thinking he's going to make money. I looked up information about that Easy Kits or whatever that was. And apparently what they do is they have like the robocalls. So a fucking robocaller. I thought it was robocaller, but it's you. I'd rather talk to the robocaller. And they leave messages like work from home, doing sales and earn money, and you sign up. But that's how they get in touch with a lot of people. Bye.
You would love my dogs, really.
Probably not.
Hi, Allison Marie Armstrong. And hi, Allison's coworkers. I'll try to keep it clean. I'll try to keep it fucking clean.
Never met a dog I like.
The malt shop.
I bet you would. I bet you would like these two. Because one of
Maybe
them.
put them outside.
So Casey doesn't like dogs. I bet you'd like these two. Like, so now he's going to force her opinions about his dogs.
One of them is extreme.
Robocaller. What? Cole, I used to give them out all, like, to everybody. Now I reserve the pew pew once a stream. So eventually everybody will get one again. But I'm sort of spacing it out. But I'll give you a pew pew. Hey Cole, pew pew.
Extremely skittish. And so she was a
Yeah, Blue Boy said he doesn't like biscuit talk. So because Lauren uses biscuit talk as a manipulation tactic, like, look what a good guy I am. Who wants biscuit? I love my dogs. I spoil them by giving them these cheap biscuits.
abused before. She spends a majority of her time. She
RNS Pallet Services, yes, sir. We've talked about Roscoe and Sadie Pallet Services.
spends on the bed, just laying on the bed. And Roscoe is like her safety net.
Tell the asshole story. Want to hear the asshole story?
And he's old. He used to be rambunctious before, but now he's older and settled down. And I think after these two, I don't want to get any more because I've had dogs all my life, and
Yeah.
it's
They shed.
Isn't that funny? All of a sudden, he meets somebody who doesn't like dogs, and he's like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get any more dogs after these two," and then he gets a cat. That interesting.
Smell bad.
well,
Yeah, there's fucking poor dogs eating gravy train because the vet said it shouldn't have any colors. I mean, my God.
yeah, unless
Oh, you're in France, Drive? Well, bonjour. Old Roy. Yeah, old Roy dog food.
give them baths and stuff.
Rambunctious.
I
Who wants to try
mean, there are ways to get around them smelling bad.
Oh, sorry.
I guess. You have to
They
buy
do
them
shed a lot.
food. They need attention all the time.
Yeah, but you think about how loyal they are. Think about how loyal they are to you. How much protection they are.
I'd rather
I'll
die.
Yeah, no biscuit talk, no singing, no phone shacks. Blue Boy's got it down, man. It's perfect.
Oh, don't say that. You can't die.
What's with the French
When I
talk?
just got to be able to start talking here.
I did see Lauren's karaoke trophy. And I believe it was like he got second place because only one other person showed up or something. Little known fact about old Baps. I have this is the only equivalent I can think of. When I was a youngster, I played softball for many years, and I have softball trophies. I do not know where they are. They're probably in the trash somewhere. And that's an achievement I actually was proud of. I can't imagine coming second out of two people in a karaoke contest and getting a trophy and displaying that for 20-some years. All right, who wants biscuit?
I do love dogs, but they're so hard.
I mean, I could be wrong about that, but that's the way I heard it. So that's a Lauren excuse, right? That may not be true, but that's the way I heard it.
When something happens and you don't have them.
He told Betty he won a karaoke competition in 2006. Karaoke competition. And they're just these little cheap, like you can get them from the Oriental Trader. You can probably get 1,000 of them for $10. Fucking love Oriental Trader.
It's after,
Like what? Is it dangerous for you?
Oh yeah, I'll give a fucking Are you fucking joking me? We're gonna watch that, guys. Don't worry.
What?
No. When this thing happened, I had Bud,
When it happened.
my black lab that I had when I
Hey,
was
Joey.
down there in Nashville. And I
Only Chance Lauren will get to come second.
actually had him when I got my CDL when I was out in Washington State. They actually sent me one time to Georgia, and that's where I found Bud. He was abandoned and abused.
Jesus Christ.
His ribs were showing. He had scars on his head, and
Mhm.
I was
Yes, all of Lauren's pets have always been abused and skittish. And Lauren always saved them. Jesus Christ. I can't even imagine a poor animal like you've already had that terrible background. and then Lauren's your caretaker. And animals love fucking unconditionally, and he is just such a scumbag. I don't think he. No, it's abuse when you neglect an animal, so I won't say that. I don't think he like, and I don't know that this is true or not. Obviously, I'm not there. I don't think he like hits the dogs or anything like that, but he is definitely neglectful of their care, like their medical needs, their nutritional needs. Obviously, when he cuts down their food in summer. I mean, what the fuck? I give them extra food in winter because they're like bears, right? They hibernate, and then they need to lose weight in the summer because they got black fur.
I was talking to my sister-in-law on the dock, on the payphone on the dock, and he came over and started barking at.
This trophy's the best at eating corn through a chain link fence. Yeah, at least Bud got laid.
So I got off the phone with her.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he hit them, unfortunately. And I do think it's abuse that those animals have to sit in that trailer while he's screaming and yelling and chain smoking. Because if you don't think that affects their lungs, you're wrong.
From a distance, he looked like a full-grown dog, but then I got up close and I realized he was just a puppy. And the nearest house was like 20 miles away, so I threw him up in the truck and fed him 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and had him ever since that. I raised him for 9 years, right up till the point of the sting. And when the sting happened, I had to have my best friend Tony go down from Maine down to Nashville and get him. So that was rough on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point. He made up Kayla being alone and no one wanting to talk to her, which was not the case. So I'm sure he's making up backstories for these dogs. Yeah, I mean, Kayla even says in the chat log, and believe me, I'm an expert on the chat log. Kayla even says, like, other people were messaging her. So we know that's bullshit. And the new video, Roscoe is freaking out when Lauren screams. Yeah, Cornville Commoner. Yeah, 2 PB&Js, WB. He's spoiled.
But he won't.
So where you don't have that dog anymore?
No, he's probably dead by now. He probably died.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because he was 9 when the sting happened. And
yeah, probably dead.
Yeah.
I'm sort of on the fence about the Tony story. Tony going. So here's the Tony story. Like, Lauren apparently bought Tony a truck with Betty's money. And how Tony repaid him. This is so fucking ludicrous. How Tony repaid him was when Lauren got caught up in the sting. When the sting happened and Lauren was incarcerated, Tony drove to get Bud and his possessions. I don't know whether I believe that or not. He did steal Sadie, didn't even bother to look for her owner before he ensnared her into his life of hell. Yeah, I even feel sleeping naked with your dogs. I'm sorry, that is kind of weird to me. Like, I feel weird, like, if I'm changing my clothes in a room with the cats. Like, they're looking at me. Even though I know they don't. They're probably just thinking, like, where's her fur? Whatever. But, because I'm covered in fur.
Yeah, he probably died 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's how he paid Lauren back for buying him a truck. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah,
Imagine.
probably.
He was a really good dog. Every dog I have is a really good dog because they're loving.
Mm.
George Glass, why would he buy Tony a truck? You're trying to buy their love.
They've got a lot of love in them. They've got a lot of love in them.
Right.
I have a cat too.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's something to tell you. Okay.
Punch him.
Down in southern Maine, which is around the area that's where a lot of rich people are down there. Well, there's the malls down there.
Where the fuck is he going with this? I forgot. Lauren, who, remember, doesn't care about money. He can live without money. He's always talking about money, isn't he? A lot of rich people down there.
And you don't have to go far to go to the malls.
Fuck you. Hey, Lauren. Fuck you. You know, 'cause she's a girl. She likes shopping. She likes to go to the mall. Drive all the way to Maine so she can be closer to the mall. What is wrong with him? And the way he says it is just, so you can be closer to the mall. Lauren, you're a fuckface. All you do, women be shopping. Well, I got this. How about this bait for you, Casey? Well, down in southern Maine, a couple hours from here. Fucking Jesus Christ. 'Cause you're a female. Hey, Maxwell. Hey, Archvile. Nice to see you, honey.
which is around the area that's
Let's go back a little bit.
okay, down in southern Maine,
Mm-hmm.
which is around the area that's where a lot of rich people are down there.
All the rich people.
Well, there's the malls down there,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to go far to go to the malls.
You don't have to go far to go to the malls. Yeah, Shins, I agree with that. He gave away Betty's money to his relatives and friends, thinking he had another $30K coming in as a second installment. And then when Betty was like, wait a minute, something's going on here. I've given you $30,000 and have zero to show for it. So when you need supplies, this is what ruined his plan. And it's, good for Betty. When she started catching on to what he was doing and got suspicious, she said, when you need supplies, you tell me, I will buy them. And Lauren, can you imagine his reaction to that? Jesus fucking Christ, Betty. I think I'll have a cigarette.
Okay.
That helps all you.
I'm like Lauren in that I enjoy being humorous. It's just something to do. Yeah, I thought he didn't like money girls. I mean, that is this. Hey, Craigo. Hey, Cornhole Three-Way. Yeah, I think Lauren told Betty he needed more money because he had to buy, like, supplies and shit. There's a really good on Sam Pendleton's, it's like his second channel, I think. Maybe I'll listen to it one day. We'll do a stream. There's an interview with Betty. He does a really good interview with Betty. And there's pitches and everything. It's really good.
That
Hey,
helps
Lala.
with what?
It helps sell you a little bit. I'm reaching here. Don't make me
Oh,
think
oh.
I gotta sell you a little bit.
I didn't know what you were talking about. Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
make me think pictures
there's
of
a mall
videos.
here. There's a mall everywhere.
Yeah. She drove to Maine to be closer to the malls.
Okay, here's something else that'll tell you. The white population is greater than the black or Hispanic population.
Fuck you. Why does he say that to somebody he doesn't even know? It's one thing to think it, and I'm not stupid. I realize people, there are racist people in the world and people who think shit like that. I think he says it because he gets the Caseys mixed up in his mind, and because Winnie Casey didn't like Mexicans or blacks. Does he think everybody, like, that's okay? Is it like because it's a secret white people club? He's such an... I'm not racist. My family likes Michael Jordan. Dance, puppet, dance. Throw that basketball.
Mom, you don't remember on, like, when you're entering the state of Maine, on the sign, it says, don't worry, there's no black people here.
Home of no black people. That's what it says. Welcome to Maine. Home of no black people.
State of trees, the ground, and no black people.
So, Maine sounds like a terrible place because there's no diversity and there's Lauren Armstrong. So, I don't know who he thinks he's trying to sell. It is really infuriating. The pedo population in Maine, I would imagine, I don't know, somebody probably has the stats on this. I would imagine in Lauren's area, it's probably above the national average. Yeah, shut up and dribble, Michael Jordan. Yeah, he mixes up his storylines. Remember, Keishi? You don't like blacks and Mexicans. I want to punch him. I want to drive to Maine. And as Will says, I want to drive to Maine and punch him in the balls. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're talking to somebody you don't even fucking know. And the stupid laugh at the end so that he could play it off like it's a joke. Remember? Can't differentiate between the catfishes. He's describing Casey attributes from Kayla and Winnie and Casey. Yeah. Smooth, Lauren. If she were... See, this is why I couldn't catfish him, because I'd be like, you motherfucker. Home of no black or brown people. Yeah.
There's them all here. There's them all everywhere.
This'll sell ya.
Okay, here's something else that'll tell you. The white population is greater than the black or Hispanic population.
He's so humorous. It's something to do. Hey, CNJ, I fucking hate this guy. Why would you even fucking say that? He doesn't know her. I'm not racist. Michael Jordan. Just fucking... He's confused. I weren't racist. I were making a joke. Didn't you hear the LOL? I literally laughed out loud at the end. You can't be mad. I thought you had blonde hair. Yeah, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, where's he getting his stats?
See, that ought to sell you right there.
That ought to sell ya. Hey, Mr. Kinky, did you know that in Maine, the white population is greater than the black or Hispanic population? Doesn't everyone want to move there now? Jesus Christ. Seen one Casey, you've seen them all. They're all fucking interchangeable. You take the head off one Casey and put it on the other body. I mean, it's all the same.
I know California has a lot of Hispanic people.
Yeah, don't you want to get away from him, Casey? That's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go make dinner, okay? So I'll talk to you later.
I'm glad she cut it off here because I know after that, Lauren was probably thinking, did I mess up with that whole racist thing? Were we not on the... Nah, of course not. We're always on the same page. We've talked once. I'm going to marry you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Fucking hate this guy. Yeah, I'm back.
When it's something that is
sorry. I'm sitting here like with my head in my hands.
She didn't start out pooping her pants.
Jill Peel donated $3. Ma, you get that?
Mwah. Thank you, Jill Peel. Did you get that? Shit, that drained. I'm drained. I'm just drained. Mom, I had a dream I caught Nick smoking. Did he go, thanks a lot, Kayla. Think I'll have a cigarette. Let's do it. I might already have it. Hold on. Nope. Not what I wanted. Sorry. Hold on, guys. Oh, give me a minute. I'm drained from it. I'm not paying attention to the chat. Entertain yourselves for a moment. Think I'll have a cigarette. There it is. Hold on. Now I got to set it up so we can watch it. Jesus Christ, Jamie. Hold on. Let me figure it. Let me make sure I don't have anything crazy on here. Hold on. All my porn. Good new, good new, good new. It's very good new. Nope. Hold on. Sorry guys. I'm I'm bad at this. Let me figure it. Nope. Don't want that. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. So stupid. I want the window capture. That's what I want, right? Yeah. And I think I'll have a cigarette. Got it. Check it out. Ready? Stupid face. Is Raptor Bacon really hanging it up? I don't know, honey. I hope not. Let me go back a little bit. Pablo Picasso. Oh, I love being humorous. I think he spelled Picasso wrong, too. Will you be my girlfriend? I am in love with 2 men. I like how Casey had to put it in a girl and a woman. All right, you ready? You guys can see it. Read. Let me make sure. Hold on. Oh, I can hear my own voice. Who's a supermodel?
She didn't start out pooping her pants.
Joey donated $3. Lorne weren't racist. He Lemondre lives with him.
Thank you, Anne. Yeah, he weren't racist. Lemondre lives with them. You guys can see it, right? I'm having trouble figuring out what I'm doing here. I just want to make sure. There it is. Okay, I gotcha. Chef Boyard, bitch. I feel like I'm a part of the call. I'm like looking at Jamie, Casey, and it's not even a fucking red flag. Not even a little bit that he can't see Jamie and he can't see Casey. His face does look like Picasso's art. Holy shit. Maybe Lauren's trolling ass. Ready? Hopefully that's not going to be too loud.
When?
When?
After the date.
Jesus fucking Christ, Jamie. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
You have got to be fucking joking me.
That tooth in full fucking effect. Ooh, hey, honest. I'm sorry, Stan. I didn't mean to scare you. Wish I could see you. Lucky guy.
Because she didn't start out pooping her pants.
Thank you.
Lala donated $5.
Thank you, Lala.
Between his tooth and that stupid face, I know you're all turned on by Lorne. Timberlake ain't got shit on him.
Thank you, honey. I'm sorry. I don't have it where the donation thing is coming up, but I can hear them. Thank you. Thank you, precious. I did see his drawing. His sensual drawing. Let's watch it again. I'm sorry. This is fantastic. Also, you get the rare profile of Lauren often in this. So I have some artwork I need to work on here.
When?
After the date.
Jesus fucking Christ, Jamie. What the fuck? You have got to be fucking joking me.
You got to be fucking joking me.
Oh my god.
I thought it was love.
Thanks a lot, Jamie.
Thanks a
I
lot.
think I'll have a cigarette. Congratulations.
Lean back. Lean back.
You
Lean
would have
back.
anyway.
You motherfucker.
Well, you would have had sex with him anyway. Great fucking job.
He looks like a beaver. This dude. Just the drywall everywhere. Like, what the fuck, Lauren? Yeah, no blinds or curtains. Yeah, she fucked Rod a couple of times. I have never heard one person other than Lauren say, "You're joking me." I'm sorry. Yeah, he was just looking for a reason to smoke. He likes being upset. He likes yelling. He likes smoking. This is the thing, Lauren, you want to smoke. My only real issue with it is he's exposing his dogs to it. Don't pretend that you're quitting. He needs earmuffs for his shoulders.
Jamie? What a
We
fucking
weren't
joke.
together.
What a fucking joke, Jamie.
Jamie! What fucking joke, Jamie! I know this is just me repeating him. I'm sorry. This is too good. Pablo Picasso.
We weren't together.
It's not a goddamn excuse, Jamie.
He's so mad. His eyes are closed. Hey, Love stand account. You're stealing money from his cancer-ridden mother for cigarette. We'll watch it again. Lulling Lorny, his probation officer is probably laughing as hard as I am. Not a goddamn excuse, Jamie.
Jamie, that is not a fucking excuse. You dumb. Just because we're not together, you don't go on a fucking date with this fucking.
There's the
She didn't
tooth.
start out pooping her pants.
Joey donated $3.
Thank
He
you, honey.
thinks the whole cigarette thing is his big got you bitch moment on Jamie, like when he peed off the porch just to piss Debbie off.
Yeah, like he's hurting her. Thank you, honey. Appreciate your generosity. And don't forget, she didn't start out pooping her pants. Like he's got her. Well, just for the fucking rod, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Well, who do you think got the better part of the bargain here, Lauren? You got a cigarette. And when he blows smoke at the camera lens, I feel his next move is to move in with his big toe. Shit. That makes me feel gross. It does it does gross me out. Like how he's blowing smoke everywhere and drinking his coffee, and I just imagine the breath. Not a fucking excuse. Thank you to Heelborn, Rebjorne, all the Borns,
fucking guy.
and Blue Boy, of course.
Tell him that you love him and have sex with him right after you break up with me.
I can pause it anywhere and it's great. Look at that. Look at that jack-o'-lantern mouth. Sexy. And the Bluetooth. The fucking Bluetooth all the time. Holy.
Is that the reason that you broke up with me? So that you could go out with him and fuck him again?
Is that the reason you broke up with me? And that's always the thing. Like, even if you break up, then you're a bad person if you move on, because the only reason you broke up with Lauren is not because of his racism, abusive behavior, joblessness, lack of intellect. Excuse me. There's almost a Bapstby burp coming on. Sorry about that. It's because you wanted to fuck him again. Jesus.
I don't know, I'm confused.
Well, your confusion is
Yeah.
going to be the death of us. You better tell this motherfucker to get the fuck out of your life.
Get him out of your life, Jamie. These little rosy cheeks. Look at your little rosy cheeks. Fuck him
It
again.
could have been part of it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, if you're broken up, the profile. Lauren looking off in the distance, thinking about the hurt that Jamie. Look how big his nostril is. Jesus. If you're broken up, but in Lauren's world, even if you're broken up, like that's his cheeks are rosy with anger. I mean, if you're broken up, for Christ's sake, but that's still cheating in Lauren's mind.
Well, it's obvious it was part of it.
He is gobbler.
The fucked up attitude that you were giving me. Didn't realize it was because of that fucking virgin piece of shit.
The perfect Lauren photo. Virgin piece of shit. Hi, Probation.
That why you've been acting different, Janie?
Hey, precious princess.
Well, he isn't a virgin.
Every face is precious. Lauren, he isn't a virgin, and that's the face he makes. Yeah, this man's 52. He's a grumpy little turtle. Be buried with that Bluetooth, yeah.
No, thanks to you.
Thanks to you.
You ought to be real fucking proud of that, Jamie. You got me and you all fucked up because of this virgin penis that you met on the internet when we were together.
He sounds like he's doing a commercial or something. A commercial for virgin penises. This virgin penis that you met on the internet while we were together. Call now and get 25% off losing your virginity.
That I begged you not to fucking meet. Because you went looking for your virgin penis.
Yeah, Cole, how stupid does a person have to be to get upset over a person seeing someone else that they never actually dated? Virgin penis. He has sing-song voice.
It's not something to be proud of, Jamie.
That you met on the internet. Yeah, he looks like, I think I left a comment on this video saying he looks like a grandmother.
Unfucking believable.
All right, one more time. We won't watch like that whole bit. We know where it is now, don't we? Not that this whole thing isn't gold, but...
When?
When?
After the date.
Jesus fucking Christ, Jamie.
Defeat.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
You have got to be fucking...
I'm going to play this game for a little while, guys. I'm sorry. You met him on the internet. I love that Lauren talks about chat rooms, so I could be out of touch, but that's not really a thing anymore.
fucking joking me.
Oh my god.
I thought it was love.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. I think I'll have a cigarette. Congratulations.
That'll show you, Jamie. A cigarette. Yeah, he should be thanking the catfish. I mean, this is the most excitement he could ever have. Yeah, chat rooms on Discord. I guess that's true. But it's not... I'm sure there are always people looking to get laid. But Lauren thinks of chat rooms in 2006 terms, where it's like the main country music chat room where everybody's trying to get laid.
You would have anyway.
Well, you would have had sex with him anyway.
That long CV.
Great fucking job, Jamie.
He's like, fucking Jamie. Morning, Amy. Newport 1000s. Hey, Caleb. ASL, everybody. A little bit more. Then I gotta go. Nick's gotta get a haircut.
What a
We
fucking
weren't
joke.
together.
What a fucking joke, Jamie.
Road.
We weren't together.
It's not a goddamn excuse, Jamie.
I can get a better one. Hold on.
That is not a...
Jesus. I'm sorry. Yeah, he never blows that initial smoke out. I noticed that too. You see a bunch of smoke coming out at some point when he's yelling. I wonder if that's what.
A fucking excuse. You dumb. Just because we're not together, you don't go out on a fucking date with this.
That's actually a pretty good fucking excuse. Just because we're not together, you don't go out on a date with another guy. Just because you're single. Jesus.
Fucking guy. Tell him that you love him and have sex with him right after you break up with me.
That tooth.
Is that the reason that you broke up with me?
Yeah, that's the reason we broke up. Even though I told you 1,000 times, I don't like being abused. I don't like being told what to do. But the reason I broke up with you is so I could go have sex. Even though I could have sex with whoever I want and you'd never know. And by the way, my job is to have sex with people. So Lauren just doesn't have any understanding of anything, how anything works. Yeah, imagine him in your face screaming.
So that you could go out with him and fuck him again?
So you could go out and fuck him again?
I don't know, I'm confused.
Your confusion is going to be the death of us. You better tell this motherfucker to get the fuck out of your life.
Or what? Or what, Lauren? What's going to happen? It has to go somewhere, yeah. The doctor said I can eat food again.
It could have been part of it. I'll be honest.
Well, it's obvious it was part of it. The fucked up attitude that you were giving me. Didn't realize it was because of that fucking virgin piece of shit.
So imagine for a minute. And see, when Lauren does something wrong, just think about this for a minute. When Lauren does something wrong, you're supposed to drop it. Because he doesn't want to keep going back in the past and you're grinding it in like a blueberry or whatever stupid shit he says. But when she does something wrong, he gets to rant and rave and scream and yell. Yeah, when you break up with someone, that's exactly when you start dating someone else. Fuck.
That's why you've been acting different, Janie.
And also, let me point out, Casey, I believe, is a part of this relationship too, but he doesn't acknowledge Casey in any way, her feelings, even though Casey is saying something. He doesn't, she says, is that why you've been acting strange, Jamie? Lauren doesn't even, it's like he just rolls right over it. Like, we're not even going to talk about Casey's feelings because they don't matter because it's about us.
Well, he isn't a virgin.
No, thanks to you. You ought to be real fucking proud of that, Jamie. You got me and you all fucked up because of this virgin penis that you met on the internet when we were together.
That you met on the internet when we were together. I think that's going to be a good spot to wrap this up for the day because I got to take Nick out for the day. Yeah, how come you can't see your girlfriends, Lauren? That's really weird, right? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. But anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the folks that came to hang out with me on this day. It should be 12:35, but it's 1:35 apparently. I don't believe in daylight saving. I'm just kidding. I agree with Lauren except for what he says and does. Yeah, his mouth. All right, give me a sec. I did not have anything prepared. I'm a little rusty at this. I think I want my favorite to play me out. Play me out! Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that donated. I appreciate your generosity. Don't do this to us, Bapstby. We was together, and then you ended the stream. Virginia Slims. Why are you rushing? God damn it. This is such...
Because you can't stop another guy from touching your fucking pussy when we're together. You will never be able to.
Get your goddamn ass in the air, ass in the air, ass in the air. Don't stop.
Gotta get that
Ass in the air, ass in the air, ass in the air. Get down! Ass in the air, ass in the air, ass in the air. Don't stop.
Gotta get that
Ass in the air, ass in the air, ass in the air for someone else.
I'm sitting on my ass in my tail. 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 I got a tough man here.
You are fucking bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge. You are fucking bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge.
Work that shit. Work that shit.
All fucking night.
Work that shit. Work that shit.
All fucking night. It's probably a goddamn good thing that I'm insecure. I got some thinking to do.
Okay, we're gonna go for round 2. You ready?
No.
Ass in the air, ass in the air, ass in the air. Don't stop.
Gotta get that
Ass in the air, ass in the air, ass in the air. Get down! But I thought I was fucking sober.